Ooh, that was kind of nice.
Welcome everyone! This is Dom, your host on Dom Plays. Today we are playing Factorio, a top-down survivalist them-up game. Yeah, you're given stuff to mine, pickaxe, yeah, that kind of a thing. But not all at the same time. This game is based upon automation, so basically laziness is the father of invention. So this is the map. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of zoom out. They're all randomly generated maps, so yours will not be anything like mine. Might be similar, but who knows. We have actually started quite ideally. Today we have some iron around us, some coal, some copper, some stone way over here, some water. So what we're going to do is place our very first building, which we're given automatically. So like I said, laziness is the father of invention. We are going to be lazy and automatically harvest fuel, so coal. And the only way to do that is to give it fuel. We don't have any at the moment. If we open up E, we open our inventory. Yeah, that's how nice it is. So we need to get some coal. And you see how gruelingly slow this is to collect this coal. So that's why we are going to be building devices to do this for us. So that's kind of the gist of this game. There actually is an end game to it. There's a tech tree, and you have to unlock specific technologies. As of right now, I'm lowest, just started on the tech tree, so we can barely craft anything. It's not like Minecraft where you can just start anything from the beginning as long as you have the supplies. No, it's not like that. Be convenient if it was, but it is not. So we are going to put some fuel into our burner mining drill here, and if we look really closely as it works, it will drop out some coal on the ground. And I have remapped the pick up item off the ground button to my mouse here. Make it a little bit easier for myself, because if there is something in the way, it will not produce any more coal. Now, it's running out of fuel here, so I'm going to throw some more fuel in there. And it won't burn the fuel unless it knows that it needs to do some work. So the next thing that we really want to look into is probably the tech tree. And we'll get into what all these weapons and such are used for in a second. So this is the tech tree. Everything has like prerequisites. For example, you can get like a car. I was up to that point in a previous game. It was pretty fun to make and to drive around. And yeah, the point of the game is to get to this defense system, a rocket defense system. And this is to land colonization ships on the surface. So you, I guess, are the first guy that comes out. You're tasked with basically settling the ground and allowing for landing ships to come in and start colonies. And yeah, that's basically the point of this so far. I haven't really seen very much point other than just trying to progress down the tech tree and build awesome machines. So whenever, for example, that guy produces a material, or it's kind of dark. I apologize for this. Yeah, whenever this mining drill produces material, it spits it out, right? We can spit that out onto conveyor belts. If I go to my inventory, we can actually build some. We can build 2 of them. And those conveyor belts would allow for to move stuff that's spit out onto the ground. But what I really want to do immediately is find how to build one of those drills. Here we are. What we need is 3 iron gears to build the mining drill. And iron gears are made with steel plates. Everything comes from the resources we see here. Copper, iron, what is this? Stone, coal, and where's some oil? There's some oil right there. It's purple on the map. If you look in the top right-hand corner. Let's open up the map real fast. Here we are. There's us. Here's a coal deposit, iron, copper, lots of oil deposits, and some stone as well. And water is also useful in the game. Let's get out of there. So what I want to do is figure out how to build one of those. And I'm going to need some iron to do so. And the first thing we need to get is a furnace so we can make some more iron plates. I'm just going to place it there for now. It's going to need some fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a piece of coal out, or 2 pieces of coal out, throw it in the fuel there. And because we need iron and I don't have another mine, I'm going to make myself a pickaxe. what you can do is just click on the item, and it will craft anything that is below it, which is really cool. Anything that's required to make it. Here we go. We're hitting it with a pickaxe. We're getting our iron ore now. And I'm going to show you that mechanic with crafting everything, all the subcomponents as well. So your character auto crafts things if you just click, that you need it. As you can tell, we were at 8 iron ore, 9 iron ore, just about to get 10. There we go. We'll just keep that for now. So he auto crafts things over time. I'm going to throw these in, throw these guys in here, and it will slowly start producing some iron plates for us. We're going to need 9 total, according to this thing right here, for the burner mining drill. We're going to need 5 stone and 9 sheets. So this pop-up tag window here on the bottom right-hand corner, it'll take 4 crafting units of time, so probably 4 seconds, 9 iron sheets, and 5 stone. And that will craft all of the things that are subsections of this. So it actually, to make the burner mining drill, if you don't have if you have all of the ingredients, for example, already have a stone furnace, already have 3 iron plates, and already have 3 iron gears, it will only take 2 seconds to craft. But as a total, if you just have raw ingredients, it will take 4 seconds to craft. So let's go over here, grab some stone, and we'll grab those iron plates in a second. There we go. Right click to use your pickaxe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. And this game, basically, like I said, encourages laziness, which is my kind of game. And I keep on pushing I for inventory. So here we go. Now we can build a burner mining drill. So the things you already have in your inventory are white on the list, and things that can be crafted are yellow on that list. We can craft a stone furnace, and we can craft 3 iron gears. They're not in our inventory, but it will auto-craft them for us. If we click here, if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, it is building things for us, and it built the other components that we needed. Now we have a burner mining drill. Cool. We're going to place that one there. Cool. It needs some fuel to spit some stuff out, and we're going to give it some fuel. And yeah, that's going to start just pumping out ores for us. If I make some conveyor belts, which I'll do right now if I can afford them. I can afford 1. This will give us 2, actually. So 2 units. You can tell that the items that are being produced are being put onto the conveyor belt and move and kind of queue up. So that's really awesome. I'd recommend you putting or remapping the pickup key, because it's normally on F. I just like to run around and then pick up stuff to something that's more accessible. For example, if you have a keyboard with extra buttons on it, like I do. So we're going to throw some of this stuff in here in the, what is this thing called? The stone furnace. What I actually really want to do is now, instead of being able to pick these things up and putting them in the furnace, I want to automate putting everything in here into the furnace. So everything that that mine produces, I just want to throw in a furnace. So the best way for me to do that, number 1, I need some more fuel here. And bloop. Best way for me to do that is to just kind of stick a furnace at the output here, and we can do that. Everything that it produces would be automatically thrown into the furnace. So we'll do that as soon as I make a couple more conveyor belts for our fuel. Hit R to rotate anything that you want to place. And there we go. So that is going to be producing coal for us for a while, and we'll just be able to walk over and scoop it up. Boop, boop, boop. And we'll take that, and we'll disassemble this guy. So our iron plates will be now auto-produced. If we move this to here, it's going to need some fuel. This guy's going to need some fuel, but as luck would have it, we just built this nice conveyor system that will just allow us to pick up all the fuel we need. And right now, every single coal or iron it produces, it'll just throw into the furnace. So we are automatically producing iron plates now, which we will use for future use. Now, what I want to do is make it so, what if we want to somehow bring this coal and automatically, let's see, automatically feed these guys with coal so they don't have to keep on, I don't have to keep on running back and refilling the fuel in these. Well, we can do that. Let's jump into our handy-dandy inventory and build some more conveyor belts. I'm going to grab some more of these and also build some more conveyor belts on top of that. Pick up some more coal just for fun. And we're just going to build this out as far as we can. You can only build a certain distance away from yourself, which makes sense. Cool. You're going to turn the conveyor belt because you can do that, which is very nice, very nice. We're going to need some more iron plates, and luckily they are automatically producing for us. Split stacks in half, just like in Minecraft. You can right-click to split stacks in half. Stacks of any item. Build some more conveyor belts. I think they're called transport belts, officially. And we are going to grab some more iron plates. Build some more conveyor belts. And there we go. 3, 4. And I'm going to need one more. And there we go. One more set. Cool. Now, if I go back into here, we have these two inserters. These inserters are used to pick up items off of conveyor belts and place them in an inventory. So what are we going to do that with? Yes, you guessed it right. To pick up this coal and put it in here, in these two machines. So let's go ahead and grab some more iron plates. We're going to build 2 of these inserters, so we'll build 2 of these. Now, these require fuel to run. They are not an infinite source. If you place these things, as you can tell, there's an arrow and a flat line. The flat line is what you are grabbing. The arrow is what you're putting it into. So there we go. We place 2 of these guys. They're going to need fuel to run. Now, we'll just pick these up. Split the stack in half now. This guy now has fuel, and this guy now has fuel. So, and they also burn fuel relatively slow, relatively slowly compared to these guys. So they'll need to be replaced with fuel a lot less often than our 2 furnaces and what are these things called? And burners. As you can tell, I took the items or the coal out of these 2 machines. They will only insert coal if the machine needs it. I think up to 4 or 5 items, maybe 3 items. Yeah. So basically as an as-needed basis. So they just won't overpopulate the machines with anything. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice system. So now that coal mine is probably running plenty fast for producing as much iron as we will ever need. Now what we can also do is build another inserter to take all of our iron plates out. That's what we're going to do. Build one more inserter, probably a couple more of these. So we're going to take items out of the furnace and place them on a conveyor belt here. Cool. And it looks like this guy is now out of fuel. We need to set up a system for him as well, which we can probably do very, very easily. We can do that by basically making either a chain of inserters if we wanted to, or building either another furnace or another thing like this and having it run past this, or just running the loop around this guy, which I think was what I did last time, and I think that's what I'm going to do this time. So, if I grab this guy, get him some fuel, let him run, he's going to start pulling all of the iron plates out of the furnace and placing them on this conveyor belt here. So see how convenient this game has gotten already? And it's not very a steep learning curve or anything. It's quite simple, in my opinion. And of course, my opinion is all I have. We're just going to keep on building these plates, these conveyor belts here. I'm going to remove that conveyor belt, and we will then... Actually, no, we won't remove that conveyor belt. I'm going to go like this, 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 and, this. We're just doing this to make it so that I can build a inserter. so I can just automatically refuel the mining rig if I ever need to, or if it ever needs it. And like I said, these inserters are pretty darn nice. They require a lot less fuel to use than a lot of these machines, so they'll be need to be refilled a lot less. Oop. There we go. I'm just going to fill a couple more up in there. And now we have a basically automated system on all ends. The coal here, as you can tell, kind of stacks up on one side. So one trick that I like to use early game is to kind of, there we go, bring it back on itself. Here we go. So all of the coal that is retrieved will just kind of go in a circle for a while. And also, there's two sides to every lane, or to every conveyor belt. As you can tell, items are now passing on the, let me get this, on the top side here. They're coming on the bottom side. That's an advantage, so you actually can have two item types of each one per conveyor belt. The reason why I'm doing this is just in case we get to a point where, oop, he was looking for an item pickup. Just in case we get to a point where these furnaces or such need fuel and there's nothing here, so it's just all clogged up and stopped, but it's out of reach of this guy's arm. I just kind of set this up like this so that he always has fuel. I'm moving him over one as well, just so he can grab whenever he needs. Boop. And these are basic introductory things to the game. So this game expands a lot larger than this. I'm going to jump into a previous world of mine right now and show you guys that. If you guys are interested in seeing me continue this game, give me a shout, leave me a comment or like, and I will potentially consider starting this as another maybe series, or just maybe do update videos every once in a while, because I love playing this game. So let's jump into the other save file. And welcome to the other save file. This is a game that I've just that I was experimenting with for a while. I was testing all the features out a couple weeks ago, actually. And as you can tell, I'm actually driving around in my car, driving around in my automobile. Anyways, I have a bunch of higher tech stuff here. For example, this is an electric mining drill. This uses electricity, which we'll see how we're producing soon. These are what is it? Oh, this is an electric furnace. This is an assembling machine. This automatically builds things for you, so you don't have to craft them yourself. Later recipe things take lots of time or lots of ingredients, and you feed them directly, and they will automatically craft things. Down here are my research labs. Those things allow me to progress in research. Here are some gun turrets. We're going to take a look at the mobs in the game soon, or the bad guys in the game. These are some steel furnaces that I use for smelting that isn't in these big mining areas. And yeah, so as you can tell, basically nothing is run off of coal here at all. The only thing that I use for coal now is to heat up my generators. Actually heat up the water to go through my generators, my steam generators. So that's down here. I was doing a test with some railroads. So here's my steam generator setup. This produces electricity for me. That's transmitted all throughout these poles. These are coal-driven heaters right here. They take the water, heat up the coal. Heat it up with coal, and then it's distributed through these steam engines here. This actually isn't the best way to line these things up, I don't think. I think cascading them is probably the best way to do it, but I didn't know that when I first started this. So we are pumping water out, heating it up, and then sending it into these steam engines here. It's getting dark. Let's go ahead and take a look what's over here. Before I actually head down there, we're going to take a look at where the source is. These are the oil refineries, the oil pumps. They're pumping oil into through underground pipes here, and all eventually collecting in this storage tank, which is currently full. That is more of a buffer. As we look down here, I took some damage with my vehicle here. The pipe ends up at my refining plant, which we take all of the stuff that oil consists of and break it up. So if we hold the Alt key, which is very, very convenient, we'll be able to see. Let's get out of the vehicle. We will be able to get out and see what everything contains. So for example, this contains light oil, this contains heavy oil, this has some sulfuric acid. And once you get used to the symbols, you know that this is, for example, I forget what this is, sulfur, I think. You can see where all of the materials are going. So we know heavy's going that way, light's going that way, and petroleum gas is going this way. And here's some plastic. So yeah, this is one of my first refining plant. I've actually never done anything other than that with the refining plants themselves. Here's another chemical plant is another thing that you need to use to basically refine the chemicals into various compounds. So for example, this is actually making batteries. This is making the, what is this stuff called? Sulfuric acid that goes into the batteries and to other things. So this is a good storage tank for it. This is making plastic from petroleum gas and coal. So there's a lot of tech to this. Let's take a look at the tech tree and see what I've unlocked so far. Everything in yellow is stuff that I can unlock. Everything in green is stuff that I have unlocked. So I have the ability to getting basically the effect transmission. Don't even know what that does. No idea. Anyways, but yeah, this game's got a lot to it. I'm nowhere close to finished with it, and I am loving this game so far. So let's go ahead and bug some of the locals, literally, because they are bugs. If we zoom out, we can actually look at the map. I have a couple radar arrays, which are, I don't even remember. Maybe here? I have no idea. What are all these thingies? Anyways, I have 2 radar arrays that have been scanning this area and expanding my view a little bit. If we go to any place that's red, all these red spots on the map, that's an enemy base. So let's go ahead and take a look at one of them. Let's zoom in, and I know this is kind of interesting. Enter my vehicle with the enter key. Kind of intuitive. Let's go over here. Let's take a look at these bad guys. I use this guy to get around all the time, and he's also full of coal, just in case I forget to fill up. Whoa, buddy! Yeah, just in case I forget to fill up the steam turbines, or the steam engines here. So these are the bad guys. They come from those hives. If you increase the pollution, which you can do with all of your various machines and such, the hives increase in size, and also they find you. They kind of like seek the source of pollution. So your goal is to basically defend your base until you can progress to get those rockets. So we are going to keep them away from the base for now, at least as best as we can. We're kind of losing them. And then you can also fight them. There's auto turrets that you can build in the game. The auto turrets are used to kill off mobs that get too close. I think we lost them. They're all kind of scattered. Awesome. Oop, we're running things over. Breaking things. So the auto turrets are used to kill... Wow, we did not lose them. They are vicious. Used to kill things in the game that get too close. We will hopefully be able to escape these guys. And if not, which we're not going to, we're going to try to defend ourselves. Ah! You get weapons in the game. Ah, now I'm going to die. There we go. Game finished. So if you die, I think it's a permadeath thing as well. I don't want to actually save this one, so we're just going to get out here. But that's going to be it for today. If you guys want to see more of this, like I said earlier, leave a like or a comment, and I might consider doing an update video or just a full-blown Let's Play for a while for this. And I'm also will stream this in the future because I love playing it. Thank you guys for watching, and bye!